Oh, you just knew this was coming, didn't you? As predicted, the timing was so painfully on brand for the Sussexes that it almost felt like a bad script from a cancelled soap opera. Just as the Prince and Princess of Wales were mere steps away from dazzling the crowd at the Royal Variety performance, showing us all what actual duty looks like, whoosh! Out of nowhere drops a festive Netflix trailer from Montecito, landing with the grace of a lead balloon. It was as if Meghan was frantically auditioning for the role of the Christmas Grinch, armed with nothing but a Wi-Fi plan and a desperate need for validation. The whole stunt screamed, "Please, for the love of God, look at me instead!" louder than a toddler throwing a tantrum and shaking a glittery ornament they are definitely not supposed to touch. The trailer itself? Oh, it was polished enough to blind Santa's reindeer, featuring Meghan in full, manufactured holiday magic mode. Think nauseating luxury cottagecore with a side of, "I totally didn't plan this specifically to upstage the Waleses," Pinky promise. She struts through Christmas tree farms, whips up handmade crafts, and aggressively decorates cookies, marketing her spread like she thinks she's saving humanity one overpriced jar of jam at a time. And then, of course, Harry pops in for a cameo. And let's be real, it wasn't a natural or relaxed one. No. The man enters the frame holding a tiny bowl like he's performing in a tragic parody of a royal-themed cooking show, looking utterly lost. One quick staged kiss later, and he's back to looking like he's calculating the fastest exit route out of his own kitchen. It is the kind of cringe-worthy PDA that feels less like authentic romance and more like a desperate plea. Please clap for us. We're happy. We swear. Meanwhile, back in the real world on the other side of the Atlantic, William and Catherine arrive at the Royal Albert Hall, oozing class. Catherine stepped out in a breathtaking green velvet gown that practically shut down the internet without her even trying. William, polished and grinning, matched her energy effortlessly. The crowd adored them. The cameras adored them. The moment belonged to them. And well, that is exactly when the comparison began to sting a little for the Montecito duo. Because as the Waleses radiated timeless charm and effortless glam, Meghan's calculated trailer immediately started giving off big, desperate, "Look at me, I'm festive too, pay attention to me" energy. Viewers couldn't help but notice the pathetic timing. Dropping it exactly 30 minutes before the Waleses walked the carpet? It is almost impressive in its pettiness. The woman has her finger so tightly pressed on the publicity pulse, she could probably detect a headline forming 3 countries away and still try to hijack it. But here is the kicker, and it is delicious. Dropping the trailer didn't steal the Wales' spotlight. If anything, it just emphasised the humiliating contrast. Catherine glowed with natural poise. William smiled with genuine warmth. They looked elegant, grounded, and regal. The trailer? No one cared. Online, people noticed the stunt immediately. Reactions rolled in faster than Harry reaching for that tiny bowl he was clearly confused by. Comments savagely compared Meghan's heavily staged scenes to the Wales' effortless presence. Some noted that Catherine's dress alone delivered more impact than an entire Netflix production budget. Others pointed out, quite correctly, that while Catherine embodies classic elegance, Meghan's vibe leans more toward influencer cosplay with a heavy holiday filter. Even with all the cinematic snowflakes and crafty advent calendars, the trailer simply couldn't compete with William and Catherine's real-world charisma. The Waleses didn't need to clap back. They didn't need to post anything. Their appearance alone swept the attention without them lifting a finger. Meanwhile, Meghan's strategic trailer drop disappeared from feeds almost as quickly as it arrived, buried under the weight of its own irrelevance. Here is the moral of the story, Harry and Meghan. You can schedule a Netflix release down to the minute, but you cannot manufacture grace. You can stage all the holiday magic you want, but you cannot force the spotlight to stay where it doesn't naturally want to be. And on this particular night, that spotlight belonged shamelessly and gloriously to William and Catherine, leaving the Sussexes out in the cold where they belong.